Michael Esquard here, and what am I here for? Oh, let's talk about the AI tools I've been still investigating. It's going to be an ongoing thing when you're on YouTube trying to find one of these AI programs, and so I have found quite a few, and I settled on the ones that I like are Leonardo AI Pipit, which I'm trying in the test phase, Canva, which I already have, Opus Clips, and Camtasia, and StreamYard. Now, I've heard about Opus Clips before, but I never went there to try it. I don't really know what it's about. So this one, I will have to go back and look at a YouTube video to find out how the Opus Clips works. I've heard creators talk about using excuse me, using Opus Clips, but I haven't heard them describe exactly what it is. And so I really don't know. Opus Clips gonna have to work on that. They have no image like Canva, and well, I didn't know about Leonardo AI, but well, I know about it. I guess you just have to know it. And the next one, I heard these three from one of the creators I listened to, Opus, and then Camtasia, and then also StreamYard. And as I said before, you can't join all of these things, at least not yet. But it seems like some of these creators have joined them, but there's also free features on them too. I just checked on Opus Clips, and the page opens up and says, signing up is free. But you know, you have to look at that closely. It said signing up is free. Practically all of them, when you sign up, is free. So I'm going to have to go ahead and log into it and see how much it really is and how much is actually free. So, you know, I've been messing with these long enough to know that just because something free says free when you first start on it doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. So Opus Clips has got that. They just, you know, they got the wrong person to think that I don't know there's a dollar symbol coming up. And then there's Camtasia. I really, the name is familiar, but I've never really known what it does or how it works. But it's some type of screen recorder. I've got another screen recorder that I actually subscribe to that I don't use hardly ever, and ScreenPile. And so I've got to look at that and see how that works, because I just love it when the creators are doing something and they have in the background a picture of the screen on their PC behind them. How do you do something like that? I don't know. You know, there's so much to learn on these, and so I'm in the learning stage for all of this, and I think StreamYard is the I know a couple of my creators have mentioned StreamYard too, but if you don't know something on these programs, the best thing to do, in my opinion, that I have done is to actually look on YouTube for that specific program, and a YouTuber will tell you. So I've got to take some time to look at these three that I have no familiarity with. So, but that's what I've been doing, and I always learn on YouTube. And I think the best thing when you talk about a niche to get into, learning YouTube is a niche all by itself. It's just all by itself. You can get some harrowing stories from people. I just love it when they tell you they tell you about these programs, they zip through them, and I just listened to one of my guys here. He had a whole list of these where, you know, you get paid for showing people these programs. He showed 3 programs and they were in his list, and he gets, I guess, some type of commission if you do go there and sign up. So, you know, that's a good thing. Like I said it before. You know, I want to do that too, but I want to know how they work before you tell somebody to go out there. So the only ones I got really work, I got 3 I'm working with now. Leonardo AI, because it is free. Pivot is not free, but they give you a 30-day run on it. And for me, they started off with 25 days. They said 30. I'm not letting them get away with it. They said 30, but they gave me 25. So I'm about on the 20th day. Canva, I'm already a member of. And I do love Canva because it can make some great thumbnails. And you can use YouTube to actually create some pictures to go into those thumbnails that you make. And I said that wrong. You can go into ChatGPT and create some objects to put in your thumbnails. That's how I got a YouTube logo to go on a computer screen that I was creating in Canva. Well, no, it was in Leonardo AI, and then I transferred it over to transferred it over to Canva and put a YouTube logo on a computer. And I haven't used that background yet. Leonardo AI makes some really nice background pictures. I don't really know the whole scope of it, but it's free. Try it out. And unless you're going to do a whole bunch of them, then you may have to pay some money for it, because they only give you that's not only, but they give you credits. And I think mine was $150, $150 a day. And it's you got to really be working on something to use up those credits, because they're very nice about that. So I am impressed. But I am, and see, I got to stop looking at so many of these things, because like I said, it's kind of confusing, and you have to weigh it, because some of these creators are in it hardcore, and they're using all the stuff they're listing and telling you about. They're using because they're established creators, they're making money, and they can afford it, and it makes them money. So why not? So I want to be like that, don't you? I want to be one of those creators that's just, I got 1,000 programs. And then, I just want to keep making little videos of telling you about my life. And I might as well throw in one of my lives right now. I just had to put a wellness check on a friend of mine because he stopped answering the phone. It's been going on for like 2 or 3 weeks now. And after a while, you begin to wonder if that person is okay, because this is a phone freak. And he always answers his phone unless it's May or June. He's one of those people that gets all excited about his birthday and decides that I irritate him all the time, because he irritates me, but that's the fun part of our friendship. Now this joker decided he's not going to talk, and I thought I should have remembered that he doesn't speak in May or June because he's balancing himself for the world during this time. Well, I did a wellness check, and he is there. He's just not answering his phone for me. And so said he was okay. So, and my feelings aren't what did I say? Oh, having a slip here. My feelings are not hurt. But if you ever need to do a wellness check, another YouTube AI assistant will help you. And that is ChatGPT. And the way I did it was, I feel like I don't want to type this stuff out on here. So I did bring up the microphone on ChatGPT and I talked to it. I said, I'm looking for someone. Can you help me? And all this, and ChatGPT was sympathetic, just like a real person. She said, and it was a she voice, because you know they come in different voices, but I do like the lady's voice better. And she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll be glad to help you." I thought, if you can get customer service like that from a machine, you know, how come you can't get it from all these people when you roll up in these drive-through restaurants instead of getting that girl up there like, what you want? But yeah, so ChatGPT is going to be really the future bomb. And these mechanical voices are I call it, the only term I can think of is mechanical voice, but they are efficient and you know, they're just, I can't say it's frightening. I just think it's just amazing. Because when I go to one restaurant I like to go to in the morning, and I put in an order for what I want, and they have the AI assistant voice. She understands everything I'm saying, and it's a much better attitude than the people that actually get on the microphone to talk. I would advise every restaurant to get this AI voice on your drive-through, because when you know it's an AI voice, you know the simplest way is to have yourself ready to say to that machine, and it picks it up and is efficient. And that way, the person that is not good, that works in the restaurant, that gets on the microphone to ask you something, she or he are not a factor. All you do is roll up, give your money, and you're out of there. And you probably got it faster because they would be asking you over and over, "Are you sure you want this or this? Is this right? Or did I say?" Or they won't mess it up. I mean, and it's just great. So, but anyway, that's my video for today. I'm looking at all the AI that I like here, and I'll let you know what the status is. And another YouTube day, family. I can't call you family because, you know, you like family on here. Since I got another friend that won't talk to me on the phone, I have to call the wellness check people on them. Oh, life is strange. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'll be back for more adventures with Michael S. Ward. And oh, one thing before I go, I'm gonna try this Moderna for scars, because I got this little scar from when I found out what it was. It was one of my diabetic medicines, like or something. But anyway, I took it and it caused this side of my face to swell up and gave me a sore here. So the doctor gave me Moderna to put on. So I'm gonna go give it a try. And you'll be able to see as I keep going as to how well it turns out. So that's what's going on with me today, and I hope you have a good day, and talk to you soon, family.